The Reverend Jesse Jackson has been an advisor to Michael Jackson for decades, offering his support to the singer and to his family throughout the trial. And tonight he joins us from Chicago. Reverend Jackson, thanks for being with us. Have you spoken to Michael today?
I spoke. Michael called me earlier this morning. I could hear in his voice the strain of the anxiety and the stress, maybe even the fear. But even then, he maintained his innocence. He maintained faith in this jury and in Tom Mesereau. And so, I mean, he was consistent along that line.
How nervous would you say he was going into this?
Very nervous. I mean, we talked for a moment about, his holdings, how he handled his business. But while we'd never discussed his losing, those fears he perhaps internalized. Because he was driven more by the hope of exoneration than the fear of being convicted. And so, no doubt he had to have some fear, some trepidation, but he internalized those fears. But I found today he was at the real close point. And of course, I'd always said to Michael throughout this ordeal that you are a champion and you fall down sometime, but the ground is no place for a champion. And so, stand strong in your convictions. And he did just that.
Reverend Jackson, in some ways, Michael Jackson at least opened the door to criticism, if not criminal charges, with this practice, this admitted practice of sleeping with young boys. He says it's charming and it's innocent, but it is controversial to say the least. Have you counseled him on that subject?
We talked about it because, in some sense, staying with young boys is not a good idea and it is improper, but it is not illegal. And I hope that he would learn in the future that the very appearance of impropriety is in fact high risk, and he should never again subject himself to this charge.
Reverend Jesse Jackson, thanks for joining us this evening. Appreciate it.
Thank you.